That's a lesson that everybody can learn universally. It is something that we all get to face. And if we don't get up and push ourselves through discomfort, we don't gain strength. But the problem is that whatever he gains, he uses as identity. And so it just reinforces his insecurity, because now it can be challenged. Now it can be taken away from him. And that's the problem with that snake oil, is that it looks good on the surface. It's packaged up nicely, especially presented by somebody who is coming across as being exceedingly confident because they speak very loud and above everybody else. But it's discernment that makes us aware that that person is not what they appear to be. Same was true for Trump's campaign.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like with all the spiritual snake oil out there, there are ounces of truth in all of it, but it's distorted by how they perceive themselves and their need for it, for their sense of validation and their sense of worth. And, you know, like there's a lot of things that he says where I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's like kind of a classic. A lot of it's kind of along the lines of stoicism to a degree, but it's distorted because he sees himself in such a way. He sees men in such a way. He sees women in such a way. And he has all of these labels about everyone and everything. And it's so funny to see someone who's so fucking sure of themselves and so confident to be so caught up, or having this false sense of confidence, to be so caught up in labels. I find that so funny. And like, bro, you can't even see that you're not what you think you are. Like, and you think you know all this shit, but you still think you're a human. You still think you are Andrew Tate. You still think that women and men are to be this way and are to be that way. You're still buying into all the fucking conditioning that society has always taught us, that society has taught us, that you know, big government tells us is the way it is. And he's so anti all of that, but at the same time, he's buying into all these gender norms, to all of these, you know, old school classical household labels that men should be protecting and working and women should be caring and nurturing and all these. And it's like, where do you think these are coming from? Like, those are just taught things that you were too uncomfortable with questioning that you stopped.